to get anywhere near Leeds. They've got to repeat the sort of performance they showed against Hull Kingston Rovers recently, the runaway leaders at the top of the championship. They held them to a 20-all draw. It's going to take a massive effort from this Featherstone Rovers side, who get first touch of the ball and knock it on. I was going to say, they need to start well. They didn't start well against London at Blackpool and paid the price. They've got to start well here, Phil.
They've lost the ball and they've attempted a shot, contested restart.
Oh, and it almost came up for them. It still might. Michael Knowles has got the ball. It was Kyron Johnson who went for it. It ricocheted.
The referee's blown his whistle and said a knock-on. He's going to bring play back here. Does it, his first point of contact, is enough for Featherstone play? He's hoping to check with somebody.
What did you think? My initial thoughts were this had gone backwards.
It's a big call.
Well, it typifies the attitude that Featherstone need to have in this game. They can't do the usual, it needs to be the unusual. And I did feel as though a degree of sympathy there for Featherstone.
The Rovers in front of their own supporters at that end of the ground. The short ball comes back to Parcell. Parcell then comes back in field and over the line. And first points of the game go to the Leeds Rhinos, and Stevie Ward it is. Once more under pressure. Here is Maguire, picks up pace, gets the pass away, but that's good defensive work from Jason Walton. Go down the short side. Ablett, Watkins trying to find a way through. Featherstone fans thought they'd got him into touch. He just managed to stay in the field of play. Maguire makes room for the kick. It's a good one. Oh, Davies has lost it, and he's dotted down, and I think it's Ferris who's got the touch. Here's Galloway. Hard to put to ground. Now Matt Parcell. Maguire almost found a way through, does find a way through. Ferris trying to put the step on, gets the pass off to Moon. Moon will dummy his way over, and Moon is over, and has got that ball down. And the try awarded. Moon got there, and Maguire and Ferris opening the way for Joel Moon to get his 5th Challenge Cup try of this 2017 campaign. Again under the sticks, and Leeds already all smiles.
Well, frantic screams from the Featherstone players for a knock-on for Joel Moon. And this is Brett Ferris, a good tackle by Ian Hardman. But Ferris does get the ball back. You don't want him to go into that man's hands. He's very difficult to stop. And the Featherstone players were claiming there was a knock-on there, probably enough to suggest that Moon had control of the ball.
Hardcastle plays the ball. Aston. Here is Frankie Mariano, and Mariano, good run from him. He had Hardman on his shoulder, couldn't get the pass away. 4 tackles gone. Aston, little step from him. Corey Aston gets the pass away to Davis. Mariano couldn't take the pass. It was Lockwood, I beg your pardon. Lockwood, he was down by his toes.
Well,
and so near.
So near the try of the game so far as the young halfback on loan here for the season to Featherstone splits the defenders, finds Davis, but the pass is 6 inches too low here. Gets between Anthony Mullally on the inside of Stevie Ward, flicks it up for Davis.
He's got to have got close to scoring if he held on to it, Phil. I mean, he's...
Davis.
Yeah.
Cuthbertson, here is Garbutt now. Garbutt, offload from him to Cuthbertson. Mullally stands, gets the pass away to Maguire. Maguire finds Hall. Hall has the ball stolen from him by Corey Aston.
Brilliant play, wasn't it? He knows he hasn't got the size to match Ryan Hall, but he's certainly got the sharpness of mind, and he's taken the possession back. This is a pretty good period of play here for Featherstone. They've not scored any points, but they really are taking it to their opponents.
Aston showing up well against his pairing club in the last few minutes.
Coming up with a Gavin clinch. Specialised in that one-on-one steal.
Keil Carlisle plays the ball. Can Featherstone Rovers profit from this purple patch they're having? Here is Walton. Walton clinging on to that ball. Can't cling on enough. It spills, and a promising situation comes to an end.
At the moment, though.
Here is Ferris. Now they do go for some width. Watkins is on the shoulder of Sutcliffe. Oh, Sutcliffe was trying to adjust the ball to get the pass away, but it spilled, and Hardman picks it up. Featherstone Rovers counter.
Great defence that time by Featherstone. In fact, now look, they want a counter-attack. Jason Walton, the man Brian's picked out here. He's attempting to do everything he can here. The tackle back there on Sutcliffe forces the ball free and...
Briggs in anguish. The big guys lined up. But it's with Moon now. Sutcliffe stepping, trying to come back in field again. Good defence to deny him. And then the penalty is conceded.
It's tough, isn't it? On the last tackle. Tough penalty here now, and another opportunity. Another 6 players. Can they survive for 6 more?
Right in front of those Featherstone Rovers supporters, not impressed by that decision. Can their side hold out? Maguire gets the ball over the line. Keal Carlisle was clinging onto his shirt. Referee Chris Kendall.
But no try.
No try is his call.
Double movement, please.
Double movement.
Maguire's tackle short of the line. His possession and momentum had been completed. He lifts up the ball. And then his arm with the ball carrying arm has hit the ground. Is that a second effort to lift and propel it forward?
No try there, Phil, yeah.
Well, the referee says no try, and I think the video referee could not disagree with that.
Ben Thaler, video ref, has a very quick look at that. And Zanny Maguire is denied another Leeds try in that game. Way to go. Here is Moon. Languid start from Moon. More direct style from this man, Ryan Hall. Parcell, Cuthbertson. They've got such a talented array of players. Here's another of them, Watkins to Briscoe. Briscoe surrounded by those Featherstone Rovers players who stop his progress. Here's Moon now. Ferris, Moon does the run around Maguire. Maguire finds Hall. Hall for Hanley, and Hanley in the corner. And eventually Featherstone Rovers cannot hold out. Watkins. Here's Maguire. Little kick comes stabbed in from him. Davis gathers and gets out of trouble. Good work from Featherstone. Play on, says the referee. So Kyron Johnson takes the pass. Makes a few more yards. He gets the ball away. Great work. Here's Missy Talapapa.
What amazing play there to gain 30 metres. They were inside their own in-goal area. They've got up towards the halfway line now in a brilliant 2 players there. Amazing by John Davis. You know how close he went in the first half going over that line. This time he dived over it, but in the opposite direction. And it's prevented another goal line dropout.
Here's Lockwood now.
Hold! Move! Is that 2?
3 tackles gone.
Hold! Go.
Keal Carlisle. And now it's with Josh Hardcastle. The man with no number. The Featherstone Rovers centre emerging for the second half without a number on his shirt. Here's Frankie Mariano, and the Mariano loses the ball. And it's picked up by Garbett. And Leeds will counter now. Hall in a wrestling match with the Featherstone Rovers players. Let's get some half-time news from Angela Powers.
Thanks, Phil.
I've been quite a distance off, I'm sure, the standards they'd set for themselves.
Skillful play there from Adam Cuthbertson, teasing the defenders, although a low tackle's come in, a late one to complete that. And the Rhinos are objecting. Is it James Lockwood?
A little tasty out there.
Yeah, he's gone low. It's one of those tackles that has in the past at times caused injury for the man holding possession, but tackling him around the leg area, I don't see a penalty at all in that.
Guys. Back there. Darryl, over there. Over there. Ian, over there.
Lockwood went down. Ablett objected.
Not Hardman. Yeah, I've got him then. Go on, take
Lockwood very nearly sending the wrong player to the sin bin.
Lockwood. No, it's a dangerous contact. Dangerous contact.
Dangerous contact, he tells the Featherstone Rovers captain Ian Hardman. James Lockwood, the culprit, sin bin.
No, it's a steal. We made the tackle around the ball because we know how dangerous Brett Ferris is at offloading it in the tackle.
You're
the defenders are allowed to tackle around that area. Yeah. The ball comes free. It's a tough call for the ref to guess which way it goes, and it's gone in favour of Leeds.
And it's gone in favour of Ablett. And Carl Ablett marks this landmark game with the first try of the second half of the Leeds Rhinos on his 300th career appearance. Featherstone's hope is that they'll have a good tilt in the middle eights in the qualifiers.
I don't think the scoreboard indicates just how competitive for large parts of this game they've been here now, but we're looking against a team who are highly determined to win the cup for the third time in 4 years. Okay, everyone remembers what a terrible season they had last year, but for the 2 previous years before that, they were cup final winners, and they look determined to get back and do it all over again.
Here is Ryan Hall now. Leeds in the middle of the field, about 40 metres out. Here's Cuthbertson now, on to Maguire, Ablett. The ball comes out wide to Briscoe. Briscoe does well to kick infield, and Sutcliffe ducks the ball down. Great work from Tom Briscoe, and no hesitation about awarding that try from the referee. Ramping it up a little bit now, and Featherstone Rovers just struggling to keep him at bay. Here is Hall now, and Hall, a brute of a winger, gets the pass away to Hanley, and Hanley will run in for another Leeds Rhinos try. Second of the game, and Leeds rattling up the points away from the Featherstone defenders until he's brought down. Cuthbertson now. Oh, lovely hands. Ferris onwards, and in goes Ward for his second. Oh, just brought down. Good defence from Hardman and Lockwood. Wonderful handling. Singleton, another try for Leeds. Brad Singleton. Parcell there. We talk about Parcell as being the signing of the season. Overseas signing of the season. What about Jake Mamo at Huddersfield? What an impact the former Newcastle Knights fullback has had.
He hasn't got on the score sheet tonight, Bill. Still some time left for them, though. I'll tell you this, man, Joel Moon.
Singleton has got on the score sheet again. And it's a double for the young Rhinos prop. Brad Singleton. Yes, says the South Stand.
In that position and helped the players around him again, delivering the nice soft passes, inviting people to roll on.
Defiance from Featherstone, and Brett Ferris is bundled towards the sidelines. Oh, and Walker has got a bad bang on the shoulder by the look of things there. He was in pain for a moment, the 17-year-old fullback, but he's back on his feet. Ferris upended.
It's a good tackle by Corey Aston. A man far bigger than him. He's been brave tonight in defence, Aston. Big people have run at him. They've tried to run over him, run through him. He's stood up to that challenge, and see an injury here now to young Jack Walker. Let's hope he's okay.
Frankie Mariano with the tackle. Here's Singleton. Could he be on for a second half hat-trick? Ablett. Here's Jack Walker. Walker back in one piece after taking that bang. Sutcliffe hoists a delicate kick. Oh, lovely catch and knocked down by Ryan Hall. Sutcliffe's kick, the athleticism from Ryan Hall. They are now.
Yeah, you're left eating your words now, Bill, aren't you?
Oh, outrageous.
It is.
Luke Cooper is the player down.
Well, as he ran to Brad Singleton's elbow or hand at some point, he's twisted his head back badly. Heavy collision. The referee said immediately, let's leave him to the medics. It's on the side of the face. It's
Huddersfield in really good form at the moment. And making life uncomfortable for Warrington and Catalan as far as claiming a top 8 place. Frankie Mariano trying to find a way forward, but Leeds defenders are there. They haven't had to do that much work on their own line. Now they are having to work. Aston onto Hardman. Hardman stumbles. Hall gets a hold of him. 3 in for the tackle there for Leeds. Wildy, Aston. Brad Tagg ducks under the challenge from Mullally. Plays the ball. Wildy again. Little kick from Davis. Oh, it's a bit of a tangle. And I think Leeds are offside there.
Well, they're going to get another opportunity. The supporters at that end of the ground getting excited here at the chance of scoring. They've waited for a long time here now. Few opportunities to attack. They've had a little possession. Ryan Hall's in an offside position. It's gone forward to him. They tap the ball here now, and they're desperate to get over the line.
Spectacular dive from Jack Walker.
Move back to there. Hold.
So Featherstone with 5 minutes remaining. Great opportunity for them. And it's Hardcastle, I think, who's got that ball down. Josh Hardcastle, has he grounded the ball and given those Featherstone fans something to celebrate? Referee reckons there's a try there, but he wants video ref Ben Thaler to confirm his view that Josh Hardcastle has got a try for Featherstone Rovers.
Well, Hall and Parcell are trying the best, but that to me is a try, and it was to that young group of boys from the Normanton Knights. You might have just seen them at that end of the ground, jumping up in joy. It's a try, Brian.
Phil, he's dropped it.
And he's what do we say? He's regained possession simultaneously that it hits the ground.
Phil, I'd like to see them go where...
You'll never be able to travel to Featherstone again, Brian.
Okay,
if you disallow this.
I'll go with you. Stranger things have happened, but he's dropped the ball.
Ben Thaler having another look. He's got that down. He's got that ball down. Not a problem.
He's dropped the ball. Right.
He's got that ball down. Ben Thaler makes
No try.
He's disallowed the try. The Featherstone fans furious at that far end of the field.
It will be when they look back at that try in the first half for Leeds, will it? And in many ways, they could turn this into a positive. They played against a team at the top of their form.
Yeah. Leeds imperious at the moment. Wildy with the run, and now with Briggs. The pass reaches Keele Carlisle. Carlisle to Davis. Davis, Hardcastle, trying to skip in field. Davis once more, booms the pass over the top. Grab tag. Good defensive work. Wildy is brought down. They haven't finished yet. Lockwood, ball over the top for Hardman. Oh, he's trying to stretch out, he can't get there. Great work from Walker.
Well, I'll tell you all you need to know about the Leeds Rhinos, Bill, and their attitude in defence.
Hint of a forward pass there, but look at his work. And Jack Walker, the 17-year-old, epitomising the Leeds effort here tonight. Matt Parcell in there as well. And Featherstone frustrated, unable to break the Leeds line. And Leeds triumph. They're through to the semi-finals once again. 58-0 victors. A dominant second half performance.